Sup fam squad. I want to do it and then, like, not crack up, but every time it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, sup fam squad. I made a video already today, but I'm in one of those moods. I've already cleaned everything I could possibly clean. Well, that's probably not true. I could go upstairs and tackle my husband's bathroom, but that shit ain't happening today. No, sir. I want to socialize, but I can't. Like, I can't. Like, I want to be sociable. I want to, like, write things back. I want to be friendly. And then I go to write things and I'm like, you can't write that. You can't write that. And I'm like, delete, delete, delete. And I'm like, okay, well, because I have said this so many times and it's like, I just don't think y'all are getting it. I'm very expressive, so when I write things, if you can't see me laughing, if you can't see my sarcasticness, I just sound like a big old dick. Like, I'm just like, God, you know, I thought Nirvana was really nice, but she wrote me this stuff the other day on my Instagram, and what a dick. Dick move. And I probably legitimately was trying to be funny, but, you know, like one of those funnies that if you don't hear what somebody is saying, if you don't see what their face is doing when they say something, that you're not, it's just going to be lost in translation. And so I'm like, I see people's posts and I'm like, I could, funny, haha, funny stuff, say it. And then I'm like, nah, I can't. And then I'll delete it. Or I'll say something wildly inappropriate and I'll leave it. And then, like, I'll go back and I'm like, oh, shit, I said that. And then nobody said anything. So they probably think of that. Oh, no. What? I was playing around with Insta Story. Is that what that's called? Insta Story on Instagram. It's kind of like Snapchat for where you can sit and yammer. I got on that and made a complete fool out of myself. I mean, that's no different than me making videos, right? Being antisocial is very hard. Being social is very hard. It is a strange mix of I'm the most sociable, antisocial person you're ever going to meet. And I've said that before because I mean it. Damn it. There's stuff all in this that, you know, I've always said I wanted a pensive where I could, you know, take my wand and pull stuff out and then pop it onto my phone and you guys would see exactly what I'm thinking. Harry Potter reference. Nerd. Might watch that today. Which means that I will turn on an episode and have it either A, in the background and hear probably about 12% of it, or B, start watching it for about 15 minutes and click on something on YouTube and get completely distracted and turn it off because I can't hear the YouTube if I'm listening to that. At all times on my phone or on my laptop, I have at least 20 tabs open where I have started and stopped different videos because I will get into something and then I'll be like, what's that doing? Who? What? Oh, look on this. Oh, this suggested video. Yeah, that's that. Oh, how prostitutes settled in the Wild West. Shit, I gotta watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't focus long enough to get through damn near anything. And right now I'm listening to a podcast and it's very hard for me because you can't see them. So, I mean, it's podcast. It's podcast, which means that, you know, it's like you guys looking up here and me, blah, 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 but the picture never changes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it would be something that you would put on in the background. It would be something that you could, I guess, on a long car ride. It would be something that you guys could, like, Some people like to watch movies and videos and stuff on a treadmill. I can't. It has to be hardcore. It has to be music. It has to be like, and then, you know, I need something that's got, you know, kind of to get me to go. You know what I'm saying? Which is completely off the point of what I was saying. So anyway, I'm listening to this damn podcast, but because you can't see them, I'm instantly being pulled into something else because I can't just sit still. I'm like over here fiddling with my vitamins, and I'm taking care of, you know, the dogs over here, and one of them's jumping up, and one of them's like laying down, and one of them's on the couch, and, you know, I'm grabbing my water because I can't forget to drink all my water today, and I'm on the second bottle, and I gotta have 4. You know, I had some oranges, cuties, the little teeny tiny ones. I had some of those earlier, and when can I have something else to eat? Because it's 5:30. Well, it's not 5:30, it's 5:25. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm constantly being pulled into, well, what am I going to feed Matthew today? Okay, well, I could make him hamburgers, or I could get him hot dogs, but those are really processed, and I don't really want to feed him that, so I should probably throw those hot dogs away. And then he wouldn't know any better, and I'll just tell him that I ate them, and he wouldn't know any. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm constantly so I'm constantly, the mind never stops. Never stops. Until I'm asleep, my mind never gives me one moment of rest. My husband is constantly like, hey, 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 hey. And I'm like, huh. He's like, what were you saying? And I was like, and I'm always like, the deer in the headlight, like, what? I hadn't even realized that I was rambling about some shit. I don't even realize that my mind is just like, oh, hey, and then we could go here, and you want to go do this weekend? You could go to San Francisco, and I was thinking about going to San Francisco, and I could wear that dress that I haven't worn, but if it would be too windy, I wouldn't go. And then we could match, and then you could wear your blue shirt, or you could wear black shirt, and I could use black jeans, and I could put on some black clothes and black shoes, but you don't have any shoes that would match that. Do you want us to go get you some shoes that would match that? We can go over to Savers and get you some. Do you see what I'm dealing with over, y'all? It is exhausting. It is, and I'm getting, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm frustrated. And people are so damn nice and so sweet and so amazing, and I want so badly to like reach out and talk, but it won't come out in a way that you guys could understand, or, you know, I'll start, like, I can't tell you how many times I have started to write something and got distracted and thought that I have already, you know, written it all out. My brain works faster than my fingers. My brain works faster than my mouth. And then, like, I'm like, is that going to come out the way? Are you going to read it the way I meant it? You see what I'm saying? Like, are you going to fully get what are you picking up exactly what I'm putting down? Or are you just picking up what you think I put down? You know what I'm saying? You're not getting it all. You left some groceries behind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you left, some of the shit fell out in the trunk, and then later on you're going to be like, didn't we buy some cheese? I remember buying some damn Kraft cheese, but it's not in here. And then you go in the trunk and you realize that it had rolled out of the bag, or there was a hole in the bag and your peanut butter's still sitting outside, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's this constant and there's not a whole lot of people that can put up with this. And I tell you this because I think it's really important for the people who really want to get to know me as a person, not a persona, not as who you think I'm wanting you to think I am, as the person that I am, as Nirvana here. This you and I. This is me. This is nothing but me. So, I don't edit my videos. Now, number one, I'm lazy as hell. So, if the less that I have to fandangle with, the easier it will be for me, because if I had, when I was doing those gym videos, and I'm telling you, I've probably started 15 subjects and have not finished any of them. I know me. So when I was doing those gym videos and I was having to splice everything, and you know, I would record 30 or 40 seconds of each one, and then I would have to cut them down into smaller segments so they weren't boring to watch. That took me hours. No, you don't know. That took me legitimately fucking hours. So I would go through, because first you have to individually upload them, okay? Because I don't have all that fandangled stuff. I don't have somebody do my videos for me. I got to do this stuff myself, just like everybody else. So, you know, when I go to do stuff, you know, each one has to be uploaded. So I would have to wait till I got home. I would upload each and every one of them. I'd have to figure out which ones were the, you know, the mess up ones, you know, like where that rep didn't look good, or she cut it off, or she was doing this with the camera, you know, because I have to filter that stuff. Then I'd have to, you know, cut out all of the audio, because the gyms usually have audio. So if the gym has audio, it's going to flag my video. So I have to take off all of the audio. And when you do that, when you're taking off all the audio, you have to save it as, you can either save it as that file, or you can, hold on. Focus, Nirvana. When you upload a video, YouTube will already flag it if it has something that it recognizes, a third-party type monetization issue. Which means when I go to hit edit, which I've shown you in a video before, how I do my videos, you can go back and look. It wasn't that long ago, probably like last month or something. It shows you the ones that don't have anything wrong that you can go ahead and add into a video. Well, if it has third-party issues, which means a copyright issue, it won't show up in the video, in the editor, excuse me. Which means that I have to go, like, take off all of the sound and remake that video into another video. Does that make sense? I have to, okay. So I have to go in and hit edit manually. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible. I go in and I hit manually, and then I have to zero out, like turn down the volume so it doesn't say anything, so you can't hear anything. Then I have to hit save into a new video, because saving as a new video is faster than trying to save that video. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you were trying to save it as the video is itself, it takes a long time to process. If you try to save it as a brand new video, brand new clip, it'll be a lot faster. So then I would have to go through all of those and make them into new videos. And then when those are done rendering, then I can go in and add and edit stuff in the YouTube editor, because then they would show up there. So one track, just focus. Then I would have to clip all of those together. I would have to put little segments where they would seamlessly be together. Then I would have to add music. Well, the way the editor works is that it didn't allow me, or I don't know how to, which I have tried every which way I possibly could. It doesn't allow you to place music in certain parts. It starts at the very beginning, and then, you know, the music would be through the entire video. So if I only wanted music in that 3-minute segment, I had to do the 3-minute segment by itself, add the music to just that, and then save that as a new damn video. Then I'd have to wait for that shit to render. Then fucking finally, after all of that, I could put together my video. So that would be my intro, my warning to not do stuff that I do because you could die, my, you know, the talking that I would do before, you know, how am I doing, why am I going to the gym, who I'm going with, that kind of stuff. Then the actual gym video itself, where I was in the gym working out with the music. And then my, you know, how I got home, how I feel, and then, you know, pictures or anything else that I had taken. Hours. Then, because you have all those bits and pieces, it would take me 2 or 3, 4, 5 hours for YouTube to render that entire video. Then I'd have to make a thumbnail. I would have to write out my description. I would have to figure out what I wanted to call that one. Then I'd have to write my tags. Then I'd have to make, did I already say thumbnail? Then I'd have to make, you know, whatever kind of thumbnail. And then finally, I could upload it into Facebook or put my picture on Instagram. So when I would come home and do that video, it would take me hours for something that I probably only made like $2 or $3 on. So multiple hours, and that doesn't count all the stuff that I'd done that day, all of the gym workout I've done and all that. So people didn't really appreciate those videos the way, you know, all the work that I put in them, but I kept uploading them in hopes that they were helping other people. And then I noticed that I noticed that people liked me to do this more than anything else. So showing my gym stuff was, you know, it was more, how to put it, it was more trouble than it was worth. So I stopped doing them when I got hurt. And now that I'm kind of back in the gym, my friend is doing stuff trying to get us back into the gym next week. So please pray that happens, y'all. That would mean the world to me if that actually happens. You know, I only have a couple of months before Matthew leaves, and then I only have a couple of months before I move, and I want to really utilize those in the best way. And when I get excited or upset or you know, any of that stuff, you can always read my blood pressure or any of that stuff on my face, because that's what happens. So if you really want to get into why I do not add gym stuff the way I used to, that is why. Because it is hell for me to do it, and I don't feel like it was really appreciated. Matter of fact, I got more people to make fun of me or tell me that, you know, I was doing things wrong or whatever, you know, and to me that was really upsetting, even though a lot of the times it was meant to be nice. You know, people always love to critique every damn thing in the world. But I kind of, you know I got on here for a specific reason and I've forgotten it, but I think you guys are understanding. When I say that I feel alone, I feel trapped in here. I feel trapped in my own head. I feel like I could make all the friends in the world. But once you guys get to know me, once you deal with my ups and my downs, once you see that, you know, I go months without talking to people because I can't. Or there's something that has happened that I'm trying to process, or, you know, I have to have certain kinds of people in my life that they know it's okay if I don't get to talk to them for a year. I have people like my friend Rhonda, you know, I get to talk to her maybe once every year, and it is like picking up where we left off. There's never an awkward, you know, oh, how are you? I haven't heard from you in such a long time. No, we just pick up where I left off. You know, I saw some stuff on Facebook. I know you've been working. How's your wife? You know, how's Matthew? What's been going on with you? I've been thinking about you a lot. You know, that kind of stuff. I have to have low-key, low-maintenance people in my life, and those are few and far between, because people feel like they are like I am obligated to be the kind of friend that they want. Do you see what I'm saying? Like when I make a new friend, quote unquote, or an acquaintance, when those people get, you know, I might have a really good week and I might talk to somebody, you know, 10 hours in a row, you know, every day. I'm just, this is going to be a long vlog and I don't care. So congratulations if you made it this long. You know, I'll talk to somebody for a real long time, for like a stretch of time, and then something will happen to where, you know, I need some time, or something happens with them and, you know, things get muddled or whatever, and then our relationship suffers because they're not the kind of friend that can be okay with that. You know, they're like, oh, well, why isn't she talking to me? Oh, is she mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Is something happening? You know, who has she been talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand that, and I would rather be 100% completely alone than to be misunderstood and to go through what I have gone through in the past. It is too hard for me. And though I try super hard to put all of this stuff out on the table with people, they don't get it. Like, it's just like, it's like I'm like, here I am. This is how I work. This is who I am. I'm giving you a bag of friendship. Do with what you can with it. You know, I will do my damnedest to be a good friend to you. I will do my damnedest to be there when you need me. I have mental issues. I have a hard time. You know, I have a hard time just in general. And then, you know, even though I have told people how I am, it's like they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get to see Jody, but maybe once every 6 months sometimes. But I'm not worried if she still loves me. I'm not worried that, you know, we're not friends anymore because I don't text, because we don't get to talk every day. This is the second part of yesterday's video because I went back to go re-watch it, and of course I said something wildly inappropriate. So I had to chop off the last like 10 minutes, which is not a bad thing, trust me, because it wasn't really something that I should have said anyway. But unfiltered Nirvana is never a good thing. So today I've just had a really terrible, like, crying, hysterical day where I've just like burst out into tears for no reason. And like, you know, I just got done cleaning my kitchen and I'm sweaty. I detail cleaned my sink. I emptied the trash. I took that outside and that was heavy as hell because we have a 50-gallon trash can. So, I mean, or 30-gallon. It might be 30. I'm not sure. It's pretty big. But I lugged that outside, and then I vacuumed the stairs, and I wiped off everything in here, and I sprayed the floor, and then I cleaned the floor, and then I put in laundry. And if you can hear in the background, I'm also doing a load of dishes. And I went into my bathroom and cleaned the living bejesus out of it. And then, like, I'm going to organize my pill drawer and, like, put my vitamin stuff back in the thing. And, you know, just trying to keep myself super busy. I didn't allow myself any medication until I was done with most of my chores. And that was like, okay, because then I slowed down, you know, like I kind of just derp. And I don't really like to have stuff hanging over my head. So I like to get it all done at once. And that way I've got nothing else to do. So if, you know, I can relax, then I would. So I had a panic attack last night. I had another one today. I have debilitating panic attacks, okay? So the one I had last night, I may have been asleep. It's one of those panic attacks where you're unable to move any of your limbs at all. Like, I was unable to move my arms. I was unable to move my legs. The act of breathing was so hard that I was trying to scream and nothing would come out. So finally my husband woke up and he started shaking me. He's like, hey, you know, you okay? Are you okay? Because I guess I was trying to scream in my, you know, in my dream. So I think I was kind of quasi awake. I'm not sure. That was really, really rough. There's something in my eye, which is why I keep like doing that. Those are the worst for me. Those are the absolute worst for me. It makes me so sad. And then I am unable to go back to bed. Like, I just can't. I can't handle it. You guys got your water. I told you guys. Unless you have something to drink, you can't watch me. Nope. I talked to my... Hold on, guys. I gotta open this thing. I talked to my bariatric coordinator today as well. And, you know, we're kind of at a point where, you know, my body is fighting me. It does not want to go down to 300. I'm still like super stressed out about it, but I've also got my lady time. Surprise, 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 how much I love that, because I don't. So other than that, guys, like, I'm trying to pull myself together, trying to keep super busy by like detailed cleaning stuff. You know, doing my best to like make a decent video for today, because yesterday I was everywhere. Today I'm just like, because I've had no sleep. I'm gonna get Matthew to take me to Trader Joe's because I want some fresh produce, and I would like some of the organic meats and stuff like that, because if we're gonna eat meat at all, I want to know it comes from someplace good, and I trust Trader Joe's. None of that. I don't want any processed stuff like boxes of crap. I don't want any of that. So it'll be just the like meat itself. I'm having a rough day, guys. Like I said, I got my lady time. I didn't realize it until, you know, Matthew was like, "Are you okay?" And then, you know, I had to go to the bathroom, and then I was like, "Oh, well, that explains a lot." So this is my third bottle. It is like, I think, damn near 3 o'clock, if not exactly 3 o'clock. So that's 40, 80, 120 so far. You guys need your water. And something is absolutely itching the hell out of my nose. Alright, guys, other than that, I don't have anything to like really talk about. I'm just feeling rough, feeling really rough. I hope the first part of this video that you'll see is a little bit more into how my mind works. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, how you doing? It's a kind of a crapshoot what you're going to get on this channel, what mood I'm going to be in, how I feel that day. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces as always. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday, and I will talk at you some more. Bye.